In this video, let's explore suggested prompts. Now, in suggested prompts, basically it's a way of starting the conversation within Teams and Microsoft 365 channel. Now, I'm in Copilot Studio interface. I have this agent, and within this agent, I have an option to create a suggested prompt. Now, what does this suggested prompt includes? It includes a title and it includes the actual prompt. Now, this is basically giving you that jump start in starting the conversation with an agent. So let me show you, like if you navigate to the agent, now this is the agent which I have already built. So if I go into tennis agent over here, and if I just scroll under overview, I get an option to configure the suggested prompt. Now in suggested prompt, I have this three prompts which I have created. Now if I click on edit, I can add other suggested prompt. Now I have an option to create at least six prompts. So I can create six prompts. Now here I've just created three prompts. So tennis, top 10 tennis player, Grand Slam. So I'll just call it as uh, top five women tennis player. So I'll say which are the top five women tennis player in 2025. So I've written this prompt so that user can just select this prompt and execute this prompt. Now I have a limit of 4,000. I can just type in title with a 30 character limit and prompt with a 4,000 character limit. So even in the title, like I'll just type in just simple text. So uh, in tennis, I can also ask about say pickleball. So I'll say uh, tennis versus pickleball rules. So the title and the prompt. Now, once you're done with it, what you can do, you can just go ahead and publish it. Now, I have already published this agent into multiple channels. So one is the Teams interface and another is the M365 chat. So let me first wait and see whether the agent is getting published or not. And then I'll show you how this will look in M365 Copilot and also how it will look in Microsoft Teams. Now let me open Teams. So yeah. So let me open M365 Copilot. Now here, if I navigate to Tennis Agent, now here, if I click on Tennis Agent, now as you see over here, I can see the interface and also I was able to see the suggested prompt listed below over here. Now I added a couple of prompts over here which will be made available shortly. Now if that doesn't appear, what you can do is you navigate to the channels and go to Teams and Microsoft 365, and then from here you can actually open the Teams and Microsoft 365. So if you click on see agent in M365 or Microsoft 365, that agent will appear and you have an option to update the agent. Now this agent was already published, that's why any change you made was not available. So I'll just click on update. Now I'm updating it, and then once the source code get updated in the backend, then this agent will show five different suggested prompt as I updated and showed you a while ago. And sometimes if it doesn't appear, maybe I would request you to just refresh it. Okay. And then technically these two uh, options should appear. Now if it doesn't appear, let me go ahead and republish it. So I'll go ahead and republish this agent and let that publishing happen in the background. Now navigate to Teams. So Teams and Microsoft 365 Copilot. Now if I go to Teams and Microsoft 365 Copilot, see agent in Teams, it will open the Teams application. Now again the same process. You first need to open the Teams app and then update the agent. So the agent name is a Teams agent. So I'll click on update now, and then this particular agent will get updated. And once it is updated, you will be able to chat with that agent within a specific channel or within a specific team. and then you will be able to see the suggested prompt as well. Now if I click on three dots over here, I can just type in tennis agent. So I'll click on tennis agent, and then this tennis agent will appear over here. Now here I don't see a suggested prompt, but then you have an option to view the prompt. So prompt suggestion from tennis agent, you click on view prompts, and then you will be able to see the different prompt. Now what are you going to do with this prompt is like you just click on say this prompt, and then this prompt will appear, and then you just press enter, and then the agent will start processing the information of giving you the response back. So it will think through, it will extract through the knowledge source, and then it will give you the result. If I go to M365 Copilot again over here, if I want to know about four Grand Slam tournaments in tennis, I'll just select this particular suggested prompt, click send, and then it will start giving me the response back. Now let's look into the tennis. So it has given me the men's singles, and as well as it was given me the women's singles as well as a result. Now I showed you an interface in Copilot Studio. Now in the Copilot Studio interface, I created this tennis agent and published it. Now, if I go to M365 Copilot, I have an option to create an agent directly from here. Now, with this experience, this is a light experience, you can create an agent. Now, once you create an agent, it will ask you to describe or configure the agent. So let me just do a refresh and click on create agent. Here I can describe and configure. If I click on configure over here, I can specify the name of the agent, description, instruction, knowledge, and here I can specify the suggested prompt. So let's assume this agent is, say, soccer agent, and I will not put much of description or instruction. Answers questions about soccer, and here I can specify top five country, top five country who plays soccer, and FIFA, about FIFA. And I can put on other prompts as well, but then just for the interest of time, I will just leave it as it is. I have an option to delete the prompt. I can add a suggested prompt. I can just type in. So let me see how many prompts I can type. Say, so I click on add a suggested prompt. So I can add one, two, three, four. I can add uh, six prompts, and I have an option to even move this around. So I can just move this around, and I'll click on create. Now once it is created, as you see in the interface, you will be able to see just suggested prompt, and then once this agent is provisioned, you will be uh, navigating to that specific agent and then clicking on the suggested prompt. So suggested prompt basically gives you a jump start. So if I navigate to the agent and go to the soccer agent, now I can go ahead and click on the prompt, and then it will start providing you the information back. So that's the whole purpose of basically utilizing the suggested prompt. Thanks for watching.